Hey Third Eye Tribe, and welcome back to Third Eye Tarot. So in today's video, we'll be diving into another one of the minor arcana cards in the deck of the tarot, and we'll be talking a little bit about the Four of Swords. So the minor arcana cards in the tarot card reading are known to emphasize the daily events, behaviors, and choices made by an individual in their day-to-day lives. The cards are divided into 4 suits, and each suit contains 14 cards. So today we'll be exploring the 4th card in the suit of swords of the tarot, and that is called the Four of Swords. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, the Four of Swords card shows a man who seems to be a knight lying on his tomb with his hands folded, almost like in a praying gesture. There are 3 swords hanging on the wall behind him, and there is 1 sword lying beneath him. The swords that are hanging on the wall seem to represent all the sufferings and challenges that he has endured until this point, while the 4th sword can be interpreted to us to be his final resting position, and thus signals to us that his fight has finally ended. On the stained glass next to the hanging swords, we can see a child and a woman that are painted into the glass, which symbolize the great love that he got to experience in this lifetime. So when the Four of Swords card appears during a tarot card reading, but is a reminder for one to take shelter and rest before taking on a new challenge. Each new road that we embark on can be very bumpy and is full of life's challenges. So this card here asks us to be prepared by taking some time to recharge and recover before forging forward. The general message of this card is to remind those who are stuck in their fast-paced lives to take some time out and de-stress and take it easy whenever life gets too tough for them. This card serves as a reminder to ask us to avoid overburdening ourselves and exhausting ourselves just to the point of burnout. It also symbolizes a time in which perhaps you've recently achieved a major milestone in your life, and when this card appears here, it asks you to take some time to reassess your priorities and make sure that you also schedule some rest time during all your professional pursuits. So if this card is pulled in the upright position for a love-related reading, it can symbolize a time in your life in which stress and anxiety may have left you and your partner very tired and disconnected from one another. When this card appears here, it asks you to take some time to explore each other and to listen to each other, or perhaps take a much-needed break, or even plan a getaway vacation. It asks you not to become too critical about your relationship and try to remember all the small reasons you fell in love with your partner. It also serves as a reminder that even through all the busy work schedules, you'll have to schedule some time for each other to keep the romance going. For those who are single, this card in its upright position suggests that now is the time to go deep within and introspect and get some insight into your personality. It serves as a reminder to you and signifies that if you want to find commitment, you'll have to first figure out what specific qualities you are looking for in your future partner. It also suggests a time that you shouldn't rush into any relationship simply because you're afraid of being alone or single. If this card is pulled in the upright position for a career-related reading, it can indicate that a number of tasks and responsibilities are being given to you at work, which seem to be creating quite a bit of pressure for you. You may even start to feel a bit overwhelmed and exhausted due to the constant heavy workload. So when this card appears here in its upright position, it asks you to take some time for yourself and make sure to schedule some me time between all your career-related tasks. It may also suggest a time in which you'd like to take a disconnect from all work devices, or perhaps take a weekend vacation away and then start fresh on the next Monday morning. If this card is pulled in the upright position for a health-related reading, the Four of Swords card here can indicate that now's the time you'll need to take lots of rest and relaxation time to recuperate and recover from an illness. If you have been neglecting your health up until now, especially your mental health, a lot of stress and anxiety can be causing a lot of irritability and high emotions for you. So before things get aggravated, make sure you take some time for yourself to find your balance and realign yourself to unwind, reboot, and then get back to tackling your tasks when you feel a bit more calm and aligned. So now I want to talk a little bit more about this Four of Swords card in the reverse position during a tarot card reading. So when this card appears in its reverse position during a reading, it can indicate that unless you want to exhaust yourself due to burnout, you'll have to take a step back now from all the pressure and stress that you've been going through. When the Four of Swords card appears in its reverse position, it can signal a time in which you've been ignoring your body's signs and symptoms to relax and take some time to de-stress. You might be carrying out too many tasks and activities, and this has left you completely burnt out. So when this card appears here, it serves as a reminder to withdraw from your hectic routine and take some time out to replenish your energy. If this card is pulled in the reverse position for a love-related reading, it can indicate taking some me time, which will highly benefit the relationship that you have with your partner. Remember that only if you are a full cup can you actually pour into others, so taking some time to rejuvenate, replenish, and restore your energy levels can highly benefit your partner as well. For those who are single, the Four of Swords card in the reverse position can indicate that you may be ready to get out of a time of isolation after a bad breakup, and now you're excited about getting back into the dating world and seeing what future love prospects that life has to offer you. If this card is pulled in the reverse position for a career-related reading, it can indicate a time for you in which you might be returning to work after a hiatus or some time off. It symbols a time for you in which you were able to get this much-needed time off to de-stress and relax, and now that you have, you are ready to get back on your feet and hit the ground running. For others, when this card appears here in its reverse position, it can also suggest that your work schedule might be completely overwhelming and that your work environment is causing you extreme stress and anxiety. So switching career paths or switching jobs could actually be a more effective plan for your mental and physical well-being. If this card is pulled in the reverse position for a health-related reading, it can imply a very good time for you in which your health has been completely restored, and it's a time that you can get back on your feet and get back into action. You will be able to resume your daily activities again, and you will begin to feel much better. For others, however, this card in its reverse position can also signal enforced isolation or a form of depression and loneliness. It can also signal a time in which you might be more susceptible to a nervous or mental breakdown, which may even result in your hospitalization. And so when it appears here in its reverse position, it asks you to take better care of yourself and not push yourself too hard, for you can very quickly reach the point of burnout. And so that was all I have to say about the Four of Swords tarot card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you found the video very interesting and informative. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with some of your friends in the tarot community. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, and bye for now.